ESPN's presentation of the O'Reilly NHRA Midwest Nationals brought to you by Full Throttle. Go full throttle or go home. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. And Motel Sticks. For the lowest price of any national chain, visit motelsticks.com to book online.
The Arch in St. Louis. We're just across the river. Gateway International Raceway. The O'Reilly Midwest Nationals, part of the NHRA Full Throttle Drag Racing Series. Whoever wins will be the first time for him here in St. Louis.
Eddie, good light for him.
Well, you cannot give away the whole shot to Eddie Krawiec, the 009, the 694, with a 789 miles an hour, back-to-back wins.
Hey, he likes the taste of that first win, and now he knows how to do it, and he had just enough that time to get the job done. So great job. He was feeling pretty bad about last year winning the championship, no wins, but he's the man now.
As the Wally is handed over to Eddie Krawiec, you've got some explaining to do here. That long drought, 40-some events without getting a hold of one of these, and now you do it in consecutive events. What's different? What's going on here?
Man, nothing. I think I finally got my act together. Thanks a lot to O'Reilly and Coca-Cola. These guys are out here full throttle. You guys are all supporting us. It's tough times in this series, but you know what? Screaming Eagle, Vance and Hines, our V-Rods are running awesome. Thank you, all the guys at the shop, Luciano, everybody that works hard and late for us. This is all for you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Jeg Coughlin. He took out Greg Anderson on a hole shot in round 3. Now can he take out Jason Line, number 1 versus number 2 in the points?
This is a big matchup. Two very good drivers. Oh, red light for Jason.
Jason Line feels the pressure, goes red.
658 with an 8, 208, 39.
There's Jeg Sr., his dad, celebrating.
This has just been an outstanding weekend. We had the opportunity to have a new engine program for this weekend and opted not to put it in on Saturday. Ended up putting it in on Sunday, and just it came to life just slowly but surely. I mean, Roy Simmons and all the team and the people at Jegs, that have supported us all these years. We love them. We love them all.
We were talking about how this weekend didn't look so bright through the qualifying sessions yesterday. What changed?
Well, we made a lot of changes on this car this weekend, coming into the weekend, and wanted to make some more, but with the abbreviated qualifying, we elected to just kind of scale back a little bit. How about this Cagnazzi racing effort? Everybody back in the engine shop, Stevie Johns, Victor Cagnazzi, the entire group, man, has just hustled to get some more horsepower underneath the hood of this hot rod. And, thanks to CFE Carl Foltz and Dave Braswell, they've been right in the middle of it with us. And Roy Simmons, my dad, Jeg, everybody has just been awesome, man. It's a full throttle, huge win for us today. And, to take out some of the cats we did today, man, that's unbelievable. Greg Stanfield, number 1 qualifier, back-to-back with Jason and Greg was unreal as well. So just a great day for the whole Jegs crew, and can't wait to get to the next one, I can tell you that.
This is a great matchup right here. Antron Brown looked very good. I mean, he's just gotten better each round, a 389, a 386, and then a 385. Brian Karate's done a great job, but I'll tell you what, Rob Flynn hasn't done too bad of a job either because they got the car hooked up. They're going to need to do that again in this round. They're going to have a shot against Antron.
You got a glimpse there of Rod Flynn, who is the crew chief for that man, Brandon Bernstein. Remember, he ran Rod Fuller to a win here last year. Antron Brown, Brandon Bernstein. Good race. Antron Brown is the winner of 385, 318 miles an hour. And Antron Brown takes over the points lead. His 4th race win in Top Fuel, the 5th fastest speed ever.
I got to give this to my guys. We changed everything after Atlanta. And to come out here and to perform the way we did, it's amazing. And perfect timing. DirecTV's on the car. It was flawless all weekend.
As dominant a weekend as you've had?
That's a dominant weekend, yes, I would say so.
Antron Brown savors the moment, his 20th career win Of course, Pro Stock Motorcycle before the Top Fuel dragster. Tell us about that pass, because that was another great drag race. Did you know you had him?
How about, I mean, it's a close race. I mean, that Budweiser car is unreal. Love him. Brand's a good friend of mine. And you know what? Our MAR team is no joke. I mean, Brian Karate, Mark Osborne. I love them two guys. They're brothers from another mother. And DirecTV this weekend for hooking us up. 1-800-DirecTV. Get yours. But all of our Matco tool distributors and everything else, we love them to death with CBS Sports. And we're just having a great time out here. This is what drag racing is all about. It's fun, and it's tough out here. I mean, every round we had was like a final round. Sean Langdon, my hat's off to those boys, and we got Lucas Oil in this ride too. Go Fast Sports. I mean, Gary, we got a long list of sponsors. Lind America and Data Dots was on here. And I mean, and everybody else on this car, it really helps out a lot, and we can't thank them enough, man. And we got one bad team, don't we?
You were going 318 miles per hour, by the way.
318?
You got it.
That's unreal. Thank the good Lord upstairs, too. Awesome.
Dale Worsham hopes to win his first for the Alanabi Funny Car team. I talked with his crew chief, Aaron Brooks, a little bit ago, and all season long, they've had problems in the clutch area. The car has had way too much power. Well, they say they've left that power curve along and have just kept massaging and massaging.
Dale Worsham, Alan Johnson, they make a ton of power. They can get her hooked up.
Wow, was that terrific? Look at that. Dale Worsham on the hole shot takes the win, a 413 with a 5, 302 miles an hour. Alanabi gets their first funny car win.
Well, it feels great. You know, I mean, obviously that was a challenge, you know, kind of starting from scratch. Fortunately, we had Aaron and his crew came in, and they had, you know, at least, you know, partial season under their belt. But, you know, we've had to do a lot of work on the thing, even though it started off real good. But, you know, we're slowly getting the thing into groove, and it's, you know, it's fun. It is.
And Aaron, you talked about massaging the clutch. Give us an idea how difficult it was to massage it to what just happened.
Well, these conditions, this kind of fit our profile. I mean, we ran good in these conditions early on, testing in Pomona, and, you know, it kind of came our way. But we've been kind of gone full circle, chasing some stuff, and I think we're on the right track. We kind of made some changes, and it's consistency. You know, it's coming around. So that's been what we've lacked, consistency.
Well, you got a Wally. How about that? About that driver.
All right. Boy, look at the emotion flowing out of this body. Tell us what it feels like to get the first win with this new team, Del.
It feels like my first win I ever got when I was driving, period. It's a little bit of a trying day, but the car ran great. One bad round the whole entire weekend, the semifinals. But for Shake Khaled, Alanabi, Alan Johnson Racing, my family, the crew chief, this team, and the amount of hours they put in building this team over the wintertime, I just couldn't. I went back to Indy twice myself to help them out, because these guys are just hard workers, and pretty emotional right now. What a day, you know. I talked to the Shake a little while ago right before the final round. He's like, you go out and you win this thing. So for Shake, Khaled, people guitar, Alanabi Racing, Alan Johnson, Larry Dixon, my teammate, who's a huge supporter. There you go, brother. There it is.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah! It's time now for the quest for the full throttle moment of the race, Mike Dunn.
Well, we're going to start you off with Top Fuel, Antron Brown and Brandon Bernstein. This has to go to Antron, his second win of the season, fourth of his career, and takes over the points lead with that final round win. Then in funny car, who else? Dale Worsham, left side of your screen, getting his first win for Alanabi Racing, 23rd of his career. But I'll tell you what, it's very impressive for a young team that started with nothing at the end of last season and put it all together. And how about Pro Stock? I'm going with second round. Jed Coughlin, Greg Stanfield, your #1 qualifier. Jed Coughlin had a mediocre race car up to that point, but they got it all together, laid down a number, took out the #1 qualifier, and then went on to win the race. Pro Stock Motorcycle, it's got to be the final round. Eddie Craywick on the right side of your screen. Craig Treble. Eddie Craywick, I have not seen anybody deal with the pressure better than him. He just laid it down every single run today and got a second straight win and took over the points lead to boot.
Nice work for Eddie Craywick. And so now we look ahead 2 weeks, and then we'll be in Tennessee, Mike.
Can't wait. Bristol, Tennessee, Thunder Valley.